Okay, let's say work on Shem.
Yeah, we are.
Sboile, back with another one, man. It's a brand new episode. Motivational Maniac. We greet this one again in the holy name of Shiva. We shouldn't forget that without the higher power, we wouldn't be here in the first place. We have a familiar face again. Third episode now. Mihlali Pienaar is back with another one. I call my brother to come through once again so that we can continue this journey. Uh, First of all, we take so much for granted of how much energy and also time it takes for you to make these. So I just want to thank the person that made it a reality. That is why we always refer to the higher power. It's Shiva, Umvelingange, it's God, it's Allah, whatever you are referring to as the higher power. But you have to believe that there is a higher energy in which made you that is far greater than you. And obviously, on a daily basis, we have these thoughts. And when these thoughts come, they will either inspire you to continue or they're going to do otherwise. But to me, I'm all about the work. I'm like, let your work speak for you, nigga, regardless of whatever happens. So I want anyone and anybody who's getting value from this, please don't hesitate to become a subscriber, a follower. Do what you must do and share this as much as you can to people because I always work on the emphasis that someone out there might need to hear what I'm saying at this moment. Mikhali, uh, we are going to be starting this one off on a very, I don't know what kind of note I would say this is, man, but there are things that are actually troubling my soul in terms of how society is moving nowadays. And I always like to reflect that the person who plants is the one that must harvest. Yeah, we have a lot of people who are not planting, not even in a literal sense being farmers, but I talk in a sense of ideas.
Yeah.
They don't want to do the necessary work which comes with, obviously there's a season where you're planting those ideas that is making sure that you're contemplating on those thoughts, you see, and you take care of the ground in which these ideas are planted on. And I look at this, at the mind as fertile soil, and everything that becomes reality first starts obviously in the mind, in the mental realm.
Yeah.
And we don't want to do the necessary planting first. Then there's that season where we have to take care of the ground. There is water, there's sunlight, there's all these different kinds of weathers that these plants, these seeds, have to be exposed to before we even get to the harvesting part.
Yeah.
I believe that I'm still a seed that is underground. You see, I still have to get all these different kinds of things, which is the different ingredients that enable a plant to grow. I haven't even started to become a plant. I'm only just a seed that is
Just a seed.
slowly but surely beginning to sprout. So I just want your thought in terms of how important it is for us in our own journey to first of all embrace our own individuality. Because we're living in a world where there's so much noise, we have the internet, like you never get an opportunity to find a place where you can be quiet because everyone is in a repulsive nature of trying to live, all these distractions, and no one takes a moment to find some sort of mindfulness, which is that mindfulness you have to create for yourself. I created that for myself, and obviously I do get distracted sometimes, but like the importance of that, bro, of embracing your individuality before you even set yourself up into this world, because obviously this world is going to tell you stuff that, yeah, you're not good enough.
You're not good enough. You're not that. I feel you, man. Like, in my sense, I feel like people don't understand the term peace anymore.
Damn, bro.
Like, do you know how much it feels like Ofige Gunda, like you get to a place, like there's no noise. There's no nothing, no cars, no people running around making noise. Like, and you get to that place and it's so peaceful. It's just quiet. There's just birds chirping and all that, trees, the air. Like you even breathing even better. Fair to like in these cities we live in, we're suffocated, bro. Like, like, we're just closed in. Like, yeah, bro, we're all closed up, clacked up. We're clacked up in one place. Yeah, bro. And again, when you go like inland or wherever now, like as like Mihlali or small towns, you find that there is kind of peace. Well, it's quiet. It's quiet, but and again, for example, like Manditi, as a teen, again, like yeah, bro, like the way we teach people is in the like sibafundisa zona, like asibafundisi ngendlela, like okay, sure, like ubona abantu hey, I'm gonna keep my ideas to myself. Yeah, bro. Why don't you share your ideas? Share your ideas with everyone. Like, come on, like, Fred, you've got so much information and you're telling me you're not gonna share information. You're just gonna keep that information and die with it. Why are you gonna die with that information, Fred?
Right, feel you for bound to suffer it.
Yeah, bro. Even when I Achumos, it's just a seed. But Jibby, you see, they're still growing. Yeah, bro. They're growing. And the minute game will go, yeah, bro, cool, learn. You're also gonna have seeds within you game will Jabu generate the plant game. You're gonna have seeds. Those seeds you're gonna share game. Yeah, bro. Don't keep your seeds. Why are you gonna keep your seeds? Like, I still have to learn. We all have to learn. We all learn. Yeah, bro. I might learn something new today. Oh yeah, I did learn something new. A couple of things I learned today. Yeah, bro. Every day you learn, Fetu. You can't tell me, J, especially in Balibam.
You
Like,
thing.
I can't do fun learn, just general. I can't do fun learn. There's nothing new. Or if you learn, besides in Daba and all of that, just like something new, like that's genuine. Like, bomba, okay, this is something I did not know. Obviously, politics, Nintendo is all over the corner. Isn't like
They basically run out. We can't run away from
politics, yeah, economics, whatever. Yeah, but it's all over the corner. There's always the Mosicho mas news. News. Yeah, but politics.
politics, man. Sally has mentioned this previous times, guys. Yeah, you can go on, bro.
Right, one was the acronym. Do you know that news is actually an acronym? I just forgot it. Did you get it? Did you get it? I forgot. It's actually an acronym. News. The word news on news.
You see, guys, this is my face. Get it? Get it.
Yeah. You can even search it now, John. But okay, it's actually like searching now news, but what does news mean?
That means yes, folks. Just be rolling, bro.
Oh, wait. Just check there, bro. Like news is an acronym. Number two, and I'm like, what the fuck? What does it say? There it is. Is it there? I will.
Oh,
Google.
why am I surprised?
Google. No, it stands for notable events, weather, and sports.
Wait, where is it?
That's quota.
Yeah, stands. Oh, yeah. Yeah, get it. Repeat that one.
Notable events, weather, and sports.
I hope y'all are paying attention.
Notable events. Notable means into ezenzekayo currently. Now into ezenzeke ngoku. Into like is notable ezibonakalayo kwangoku. Izinto ezifihlakeleyo azipublishe mos if mhlawumbe i-journalist isa-investigator whatever ke azikhutshwa mos.
And then you also have these media houses, Gengo. That's also the like. To me, there's also the danger to use. You can't like dismiss it entirely, like
Yeah.
its significance. Yeah, bona. But then obviously, one of the things in the notice there about not even just our current generation, about humankind and the power of technology is the fact that now you can build things that can be able to influence the masses. Like, look at how big social media is compared to what it was when it started out. Like, nobody could, if anybody can go back to when Facebook was created and say Facebook will become what it becomes, bro, it's not even Facebook, it's Meta. I think
combined with WhatsApp and all of that, Instagram.
how he bought Zonge's companies over time. And it goes back to how I started the episode, Mihlali, to the fact that he planted a seed.
You planted a seed, don't cheat.
Now, it started out being a social media that he wanted to build for his own university, and then it moved off campus, and then it became more with this beast now that started to have a mind in Gulu. And guys, one thing, as much as I don't like Western culture, you have to be mindful of how it created its influence in Hollywood, in all these social media websites, because the reason why I'm saying this, guys, is because I was watching something that said it's so amazing how Americans are taught to build for the world and not for their own.
Yeah.
We can name countless things that come from America alone
Hello.
that the whole world is using right now.
And everyone is using it. Everyone in the world.
So we can't be dismissing or can be ignorant of the influence that America, as part of the Western nations, that they've had on our culture. Let's take one company, for instance, that everyone goes crazy for. A $2 trillion dollar company named Apple, started by a man,
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah. Steve Jobs, man, like yo, that guy. I don't know what came up to his mind to just create Apple, but the nigga just made history.
Damn, bro. And to me, when I'm Mihlali, we as a nation, yeah, but I'm talking about like the melanated people. Like now, I don't like the word black. I'm talking about the melanated people. The moment we realize that what they can do, we can do too.
Yeah. Like what they do, we can do because man, like how many black people, how many melanin people are gifted out there? There's a lot, bruh. There's a lot, bruh. How many like there are black people who invented we have inventions, bruh. And those inventions, some of them succeeded, some of them were jeopardized. I could say so.
Stolen from
Some were stolen.
many.
And many.
But we can't sit here and cry, Mihlali. Come, how long are we gonna cry? That's the other thing that I have a problem with.
And they're still doing it now. There are people who have inventions and their inventions are just taken away from them.
And other people get credit for that.
Like Anonymous, like if you notice from Google social media, maybe a guy pops up episode of South invented to stop. Ikhona lebe bathetha ngayo babibi I think bizama hydraulics nentoni bizama enye indlela yokwenza umbane.
And then that nigga died.
That happened to him.
That nigga died, bro.
Do you think when Eskom is going to be ruling by on his asuke as the main source of electricity in South Africa and let another company or another dude come please go over? They're not gonna let that happen because Eskom controls everything.
It's power. As of this recording, guys, load shedding is back in full force. Yeah, just offline we were talking about how the ruling party, I'm not gonna give them so much exposure, but the ruling party is in cahoots with the people that are driving in terms of our country to the ground, bro. If we can't create independence for ourselves, and in one of the episodes with Keenan, I talked about how the welfare system, that's like a coming episode. I shouldn't even say it's a coming episode. It's the previous episode before Lena, was when I upload this one. Keenan's episode, it's 10 minutes, but I was just ranting there, bro. I was really ranting about how the current welfare system is just creating a bunch of lazy people. If you always have that dependence that the government is going to give you a set amount of money each month, doesn't that enable you to say, nah, I must probably
do nothing.
do nothing? It's creating a bunch of lazy people just going to have kids. But remember, what are you bringing these kids into? The mindset that you are bringing these kids into would be like, I'm going to have you because I want to hola ikrant.
Yeah, bro.
It's sickening, man. It's
People out there
sickening how we are playing into the system. Like fair to melanated people must understand the part they play in their own pain. in their own poverty, in their own struggle, bro.
Just imagine a 25-year-old having 4 kids.
And now you're 2K like
that 25-year-old actually probably has grade 12 matric, but decided no. The government is here with the welfare system, right? I ain't gonna work. If I get it ain't gonna work. I'm not gonna work. Let me get welfare. Proper baby, proper baby, proper baby, proper for how long?
It ain't even one nigga. It's multiple niggas.
Multiple niggas.
Multiple
The
niggas.
welfare system, like, I feel like it really makes people lazy, like.
In continuation, bro, it depends, dog.
It really pisses me off that it makes a lot of people lazy. Yes, it helps on the other hand. Yes, there are people it actually helps, but the rest? Nah, man, they're just lazy. They're just lazy. And then you find a fucking 30-year-old who's never worked in their fucking life, bruh. And what do you mean? Where do you get the cash? You've never worked in your entire life. You never got it like an actual job, like go to a job and like work.
And a decent living.
Nobody like Span, Shoprite, Checkers, any like Span.
Itignithi leyana fethu, and yabona nje uthetha ngespan, we forget that as melanated people we're at the bottom of the bottom.
Yeah, bro.
We're literally at the bottom of the bottom because we have this pride when I'm Mihlali, bro.
But what?
I don't know where. Yeah, I would never go work for shop.
Right.
Like, you have nothing, like you're a beggar, but you want to be choosy. How does that work? Maniacs, can you tell me where is this pride that you have gonna take you when you don't have nothing? You can't even feed yourself.
And fair to join people like Jeremy Pride, they have phones ababantu. They see people who started small. Umuntu oqala ikhawasha afasela imoto ngokwakhe busy out ihlambi light kamla decent. Thengisa manginena ngapha. It starts small. If
I don't feed you.
Yabo, umbona umsekhule ngoku. Sesisport ngoku ikhawasha yakhe. There's music. Sebrown inyama seke kumanginona ngoku. More kuyakube more like inyama and what. End up lamntu ngoku sine tavern with a butchery and a car wash. Started small. But bonus way like on phone. They see people doing those type of shit. But okay, look at this guy. Oh, hello. But I'm telling you, okay. Although she's got that degree, diploma, qualification, whatever.
Paper won't carry. Just a piece.
Ufuna internship. What do you call it? Got Department of Ntontoni.
But akafuna uqala uba clean. Like these cleaning spots, but make. How about you clean as your mom?
And I understand sometimes, okay, I understand that way, but even companies out there, like it's like in like in system, even working system, like the working economy. How can you like ubeke post uthi umuntu one qualification ethile, for instance, ufuna umuntu one qualification ethile, you want that person, blah 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 blah, with 3 years minimum experience. That person just got out of fucking college, like. If man had the experience, I want people from the ages of maybe 25 to 30. How many people have got experience from those ages?
They've never been exposed to a working environment of a band. That's why you have a country full of graduates that can't get jobs. Exactly. Because you have these unrealistic ways that them has set for Bandu. And Yazi, one thing I've also seen when Mihlali is the fact that the people that are making the most of the opportunities abanazo are people who never got an opportunity to see an inside of a financial or of educational institutions. Because to me, you need to understand how things work. Like, you cannot be able to change the rules, but you can learn them.
Yeah.
And manipulate them.
Then the rules.
Then the rules, bro. Like, like even where I'm at right now, I'm trying to learn how things work, bro.
Everything from
the inside out.
From the inside out, and you see everything. And you're always calculating every time you get in there. The first step you take, you're calculating everything. Because you want to learn, you want to see a way to the top. You want to see a way.
And I found myself like I'm tired of the position I am at because I feel like now I've outgrown Linda on the Guyo.
Yeah.
I'm going on nearly 2 years in a couple of months that I've been in the same position, and I need a new challenge, bro.
Challenge.
I need a new challenge. Like it's inherently human, la way for you not to want to settle, for you to always aspire and go up the ladder and go up the ladder. But the understand, Lando, in the timing, yeah, but it's not gonna happen at the time that you want it to actually happen.
Have you noticed like from high school, what was this high school? How competitive people were in high school, like keeping your age,
Marks.
6 marks, on their computer. Even the niggas that smoke a lot of weed, they actually compete, even they don't say a lot. Like I'm like always joking. That computer, they won't say it. Everyone is competitive. But the minute they get out of high school, it's like younger we are diminish. Younger la aspiration to be competitive. Yeah, but like it's like if it is afike some umuntu okay, yeah, abase afike college. Umbona umuntu ngoku is not the same. Energy levels are very low. Like what happened? Nchita was always like ready for a match. Yeah, but ready for a battle. Like what happened? Yeah. You know, what happened, bro? What happened to those people? What happened to those people? Always ready for a new challenge if you to. Uzale already. Uzale already. What happened?
Somehow, somewhere, Veto, I feel like we forgot who we are
Yeah, wait.
because you don't realize how, in that you having that competitive nature, I don't think whether you will win or lose.
No.
You more about the thrill of I'm aspiring.
Yeah, and actually, the minute you're competitive in something and you're ready for that challenge, even if you lose or win, you know that you learn something from that way because the moment you're not competitive, you're not gonna learn. But yeah, because you first see it's a mass bar. Okay, sure, regular situation, the challenge, especially for high school, it's a mass bar regular challenge. Yeah, bro. It's a mass bar regular challenge, but in a way, like to umntu avese angakhathali, like what are you gonna learn? Yintoni ozolifunda? Because okay, when it comes to phones, okay, umuntu is ready. Check another movie, check another, like another post. No energy for learn. But when there's something you need to learn, like I got no energy. Fair to once you become like fair, I feel like if you're competitive enough, fair to whether you win or lose, you are going to learn something eventually because you are competitive in that position. Because you thought like say, yeah, but I want to do this. I'm enjoying this. Say, but like, set about pressuring yourself. Don't pressure yourself. Just enjoy yourself. Have fun. Ask questions. Yeah, but when don't want to ask questions. But bafuna ungenela okay, you know it all. Fine, do it. Ke small that if you're gonna really like accomplish it and if you accomplish it. Yeah, man.
Damn, bro, you're making a very important point, bro.
But like even man, you can't bona yalo best school and Google. There's very few who are very competitive, bro. There's
But you're just going because they have to.
they have to because yeah, as by anything uzokhala benesiali and mama no teta bani phone time. Yeah, able to this school win. They're just going there that ngathi umuntu uya etyhala like push this motherfucker go to school. Go do that. Yeah, but I don't know if you like indlela engibona ngayo. See, I remember man in high school, like the school, even in primary, bro. I'm sure you remember the Nandavugel. Break the fuck up.
And excited.
I'm excited to go, bro. I'm excited to go, bro. Okay, sure. I'm going to school. I'm going to learn something new. Something I don't know. Because I was that competitive. Okay, sure. I want to do this. I want to learn. I want to, yeah, but like, me things.
You're looking forward to learning.
Yeah, but like, and I was one of those people who, I didn't like to ride. I have to listen to you. Ungikalele, ndikuve. Yabo. Don't fast pace. Don't confuse me. Khetha ndikuve. Le part yokubhala ndizayibona after. lemon vile and say
Like you forgot the majority of what you.
and then ngibona how much I've got from umamela yena. Ndibhale phansi ke ngoku because the kaloku mamela I have to listen to you. Thetha. I'm not one of those people who no. I have to listen to you. Thetha. Teach me something. Or uyawazi mos le way. Teach me. Andiphikisa teach me. But if I have questions, I'll ask questions. So like abasekho competitive abantwana bangoku fethu. They're not competitive. It's like never ungapasi umuntu. It's like usenala not demotivated or something. I don't. But upasile, but for some reason they got no complaint. Let's or like within themselves. They will like, say, what's going on, dude?
Only have to do with the fact that when they are there, they are not there. Because physically you can be there. And just going back on the way we tell on how, because remember we lived in the same house for a year, and at that time we were so excited. Like even alawiyo tatwa amachita ako, because we had amachita. Remember amachita would literally stand there. But was nilali kababand. When you just 5 minutes away from school, but it's they're here already waiting for whenever we're looking forward to the day to learning. And even Lala acknowledgement from your peers to be like, okay, Thando, I was regarded as clever. But then when I got to that class, there were people who were clever than me. And one thing I noticed that many of them were women. There's Ziyabukwa. I don't Ziyabukwa Twaba. I'm not sure if that is the correct name. Kuko Pumza. It was these two ladies. They were fucking brilliant at Davidson, bro. Grade 4 but to me, that's also the one thing that also drove me is the fact that I'm going there to learn from people who are smarter than me. Yeah, but there are those who are seeing me smarter than them. But I'm like, there is someone been and I'm trying to learn from them. They're smarter than me. You're not as much as you can learn from someone who's not smarter than you. And remember, it's all about perspective, guys. Because yeah, I might say I was smart, but there were people who I know by when I'm around them, I shut the fuck up. Bro. Yeah, it goes back to like you funufu.
Yeah, but there was this nigga at in high school, Umchita, as Simbiza Og, Umchita. Umchita, he was smart, Umchita. He was smart. But Umchita just kept quiet. It's like Umchita is like, he wanted to get your opinion, even though he has an opinion of the same thing. It's not like, I got Haiti. Umchita is very smart, Umchita. But the minute he talks, over hiking, okay, now we're listening to something more. But Umchita was quiet, like Umchita. Yeah, bro. Chita, I think what coming like yeah, Ogi. I remember him, Chita. I even remember him, Chita, like Sibizo Olueni. The other time, Sibizo Olueni, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know the Bambi Gaklisa story, but I was there, Sabizo. Because mostly male, I think. Yeah, because of the Chita, I think the policeman and Umdoga or department, Maspala. Figure part, talk this about drugs and whatnot and whatnot and
All
whatnot.
the awareness program.
The awareness programs they will visit, visit Wumba, you know, and Nsango. That's when Umchita. He was quite the whole conversation. Considering inside when he was Umchita was like yeah, would smoke and he loved weed Umchita. Yeah, he praised her like yeah. So Umchita actually Umchita and then I'd wishing I but it will make another insight Umchita. Ebo online ethenga yensango. Yebo akayithetheloni but unika nje enye i-inside. Like ubhizi Umchita phaka. I was like, that's my nigga Ogi there. Like Umchita was like, like said, people there are people who are smart, bro. A lot of people are smart out there.
Vula. Kayivule, kalobilanga, semenza silanga.
There are people who are smarter, bro. Like there are people who are smart out there, Fed.
Very smart, yeah. And they're not driven by education system style. Because Tina fear to remember when I told you that we as melanated people are deep people. Like Sinzulu Tina
Yeah, but for instance, like Kaujonge, like your sham from stats come from when your own stats from Bunengayo. How many geniuses do you know that made it? I get genius, you know a genius, Musumdu like Noba nongathiswa ngantoni, he knows it. Akho nebathini, especially people who are good in maths. Umntu like without even calculating, say yazi answer, bruh. No way. That people you can give them maybe a minute, ayibale, and then people you can give them 30 seconds, ibala, like one of those difficult equations and whatnot. Like remember, they are geniuses and then they're hard workers. How many hard workers out there have made it more than geniuses?
Damn, bro.
There are no hard workers who are making it inferior than geniuses. Smart people hide their inferior. Are fucking lazy. I would say so.
Say it again. Yeah, but Instagram real. That's a TikTok. Say that again.
There are no hard workers inferior than geniuses inferior. I wouldn't say geniuses, smart people.
They're more that way. So the algorithm can feed this.
Yeah. Hard workers out there inferior. They're working inferior too. So I'm making sure they got that money. They get the bag. Bad
Companies
Yeah, with the building companies
becoming
failures. Okay, from okay, masithi America. How many geniuses do you know like eziphethe izinto like ezintswendo? Steve Jobs was a genius. He was smart. We know that. Elon Musk is smart. He's a genius naye. But again, let's talk about again with the people the likes of Trump, who made it. Umjida is not a genius, but
hard work.
hard work. Umjida, he's a billionaire. Umjida. Yeah, we might be the president. Yeah, and again, yeah, but Umjida made it. Yeah, like example, Umjida be Amazon.
With Bezos.
But there are more hard workers than faith. Like, yeah, faith. Like, I'm not believing about the hard workers because I know smart people, they are there, ne? See, they're lazy, too. They're lazy. They've
You smart people.
nothing against you, Biabo.
Yeah.
You know, nothing against them, faith.
We start only.
Yeah, well, there's nothing against about smart people. I don't have anything against them. But they're just lazy and faith. They're smart people. There are those smart people who, like, yeah, okay, sure. We're doing the most. Yeah, well, I mean,
Of course.
they're doing the most. But
Of course.
fair to find a smart person just out of nowhere. Bomba Eman Mchita. Lenarians are you. It's actually unique. Fair to, and for, okay, for another instance, there are different types of smart, bruh.
Of course.
There's different types of smart.
Elaborate for the
Yeah,
audience, man.
There's different types of smart. I'm not saying like we're smart, like, yeah, well, like,
Can be street smart.
you can just be smart, brother. People that are street smart will make you that able to like like element of surprise. Most when Mrs. Car see that element of surprise. Yeah, well, don't you do? Yeah, well, like over. So there's different types of smart, bro. Like I would say there's only one smart way. Yeah, boy, you're going to Zindo. No, there's different types of smart, bro. Yeah, well, there's smart farmers, there's smart artists, craftsmanships. Yeah, but like people are good in numbers. Yeah, but like there's different types of smart. So, but I believe in hard workers because hard workers they know they don't have that benefit of doubt. But okay, sure, I'll make it in life. So they're making sure I want to make it in life because
Then hard.
I don't have those skills. Lambda now. So Lambda was gifted with those skills. I'm not gifted. I had to learn them. I had to teach myself. Yeah, but Lambda it's a talent. It's a gift. Yeah, but to see Pogu. But I feel like in everywhere we are in the world, nobody bad in the world, there is a gift for you, Mfetu. There is a specific gift.
You to go and seek that out. It's your duty to go and seek that out. Yes, Mihlali, you're taking me back and we'll go to my teacher who planted that seed. And maniacs to people who have listened to the show, to people that have interacted with the content. Yeah, even though some people don't comment, nor do they tell me, but I own my story in a sense that I still give shout out to Miss Bradlow. Miss Bradlow saw something in me that I didn't even have a confidence to actually go out there and stand in front of 50 people, which were my classmates, who believed in me because of they knew what capabilities I had in like delivering a message in a conversational way. I didn't even know people that I could be able to deliver a knowledge more like I was so caught into like I would read the textbook before the lesson, even before a lesson comes. And then once I read it, the teacher is busy teaching there
And then I'm adding my 2 cents now. Here's my teacher. Then one day she's like, Thando, why don't you just come and stand here and just teach this class? Because it seems like you understand it better than me. So it's a challenge.
Yeah, you can.
But also, you need to have your back against the wall in order for you to be like, shit, what does she think I can be able to do this? Because that is when I learned the importance of self-belief. If you don't believe in yourself, bro, then nothing will happen.
When I believe in you, if you don't believe in yourself,
Stop doing that. I'm like, accept.
Self-love is the best love, bro.
The people that are they're gonna spark that thing in you, that gift, are people who are always gonna challenge you. They're not gonna conform and make you want to be comfortable. So it started off with one lesson, and then became 2 lessons. And now next thing, in a break, and the guys would say, "Yo, T, it's history after break. How about you teach the class today?" And I'm like, you guys really believe in like the way that I give out the message? And like, yeah. So it started to become 1 lesson, 2 lessons, and next thing now the teacher needs to do marking. I figure like history class. So it became a norm, but you don't realize that your confidence keeps on getting built from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. Now next thing, even in other classes,